olugendo lubadde luwanvu tutambudde okuva waggulu eri Miyembe eno agri tourism ng'omukulu watugambye bye tuyise mu birabye enjuki zitulumye bwe twogerera tuli ku byennyanja wano and it is very interesting. It fits the definition of agri-tourism. When you come here as a visitor, you are enjoying. If you have the stress, I think this is the place to be. Abantu bonna batulaba tuyisemu bingi naye it was worth going through because enjuki zitulumye naye I think it was a good experience okulaba nga tutuuka wano we tuli. Tukyalina omukulu katuli ku byennyanja kwegamba agatta ebintu bingi oba agri-tourism kiyite
obulambuzi obw'ebimera oba obwa food crops.
Yes, obulambuzi obw'ebimera ebintu byonna ebirundibwa n'ebirimibwa mu bitundu ebyenjawulo omukulu yabiteeka mu kifo kyekimu. It is very interesting. Yava mu nkolero eya bulijjo noga gwe olima bumonde olima lumonde yekka ne kati alunze n'enjuki wadde zitulumye naye olaba nti it is a good experience. Kati omukulu tuli wano tuli ku byennyanja.
Kati tutandise ebyennyanja wano. Ebyennyanja, in the first place they need a place where there is running water full time. Even if it is a swamp, make your own like a small channel that will be feeding into the pond.
Okay.
Secondly, you need to have a cool place where there is a natural environment for the fish. You know that one Kalinga Kavira? Amazzi gayitamu. Naye I went and planted those papyrus. You can see those papyrus. I planted them myself. Yeah, nazitekayo because my neighbor the other side was complaining about water from the fish ponds, and for him he's having cows. They were not taking water. Cutting implanting these papyrus so that by the time it passes through it, it is cleaned, recharged, and by the time it reaches there, it is what? Clean water. Kati wano, you have to maintain the fish ponds clean. Every 2 to 3 weeks, we come and do the slashing and the cleaning to keep the place quiet, natural and clean. Why do we do this? Because the snake cannot pass through a clean ground. It knows that this one is a fighting ground. Once it comes from that side and it wants to eat the fish, it just reaches there, looks at on top like this, looks at the tree, it knows there is a predator, an eagle. So it goes back.
The eagle is dangerous.
Very dangerous to snakes. So it goes back. Secondly, it again, in case it runs very fast, like for example, you have come at the time when we haven't cleaned, like tomorrow it's when we are cleaning. So once it falls into this one, we are having a catfish, a male.
Emale mweri muno.
Emale mweri.
Eri emsoto.
Muno tutesemu ebyennyanja 12. Naye mulimu emale 10 male in 2000. It is there. Kati gundi omusota bwe guyingira. Emale nekola ki?
Emale egulya.
Egulya. Eguchasinga, they fight. However big it is, it disturbs it because it chases for the tail. So once it chases it, then the snake goes out. Secondly, the male is controlling the population of these. Omanyi kati tilapia starts laying eggs at 6 weeks. So when they lay at 6 weeks, it means by the time it is 2 years, it will be a problem with the water. Water will turn, the water pH will become bad. These ones will not grow. They'll become stunted. Then at the end of it all, you will not have business. So if you have put 2,000 here, maintain 2,000.
2,000, yes.
Feed 2,000 only.
2,000 only 2,000.
Namuli 2,000.
So we never even
yeah, enkumi nyawano. You get it? So from there, you keep on feeding 1 year, you start harvesting. The water quality is supposed to be 6 to 8 water pH. That is now how it is. So when you need any other information, the oxygen and the like, we go to the district, we ask you for the machine, we come and test the water quality. But that's how it is now maintained. Now, in agri-tourism, we get money from this. How? You come and pick your fish, you can just look for the mature one and say you can do fishing there. It is like sport fishing.
People like tourists come.
The tourists when they come. When you pick it, like for example, that one is old. You see it down? This one? So once you harvest it, we give you even the kuka, we give you the tomatoes, onion, all spices. You cook.
Now how do you make
prepare
sure
it?
You get the
for us, there is a way now we do it. We're having hooks. Then I can just tell we follow this one. It is the only that we can pick, the mature one. Once you pick that one, then it is prepared. You prepare it for yourself. But we give you everything and even the guidance, somebody to help you. Then you pay 50,000 per fish. When it is ready, you have eaten it. Yeah. So you pay 50,000. So it is also a business. Another business on this one, we are also having tents. People come and sleep where he is the other side.
Hey, they come.
Yeah, they come and sleep. But in most cases, those are Indians. Whites sleep in different places, but Indians sleep around here. I don't know why for them they like water. So they come around. Feeding is twice a day. At the moment, I have already given them feeds, only that I have brought these ones for you just to see. You see? They enjoy the feed. Don't you catfish okiraba? Ekipoliisi ekyo.
You have good shots, eh? This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now, this is the catfish.
The catfish, yeah, that it keeps the what? It is like a police officer keeping the what? Security, law and order.
It doesn't eat this.
It doesn't eat these ones. Another one is here.
There's a big one.
Another one is just there. So that's how we manage the what?
That's what I shot, eh?
The system. Okiraba?
Kati enongege oba mpuuta?
Enongege plus emale. Kati zinongege.
Kati egejja okusingawo?
Yeah, these ones are now 5 months.
5 months?
Yeah, and I harvest at 12 months.
12 months? Eh?
Yeah, I harvest at 12 months. So these ones
zigenda gejja okusingawo, eh?
Awo. So these ones are just 5 months. Then the other one is 6 months.
This is they are bigger. They are bigger.
Those ones are somehow bigger than these ones, but different source of fries. These ones I got them from Entebbe. Those ones I got them from Aquafam Buloba. Aquafam Buloba. Okiraba kino? Kino ekipoliisi wano. Oh, stand the whole thing to fear that we may.
They are very stubborn.
They are very just stubborn. For them, they want to stay in mud water. That's why now they have made water turbid so that you don't see it.
They disappear.
So that you don't see it.
Interesting. But I'm saying water is.
Water is always coming, and I have a source of water in the middle there of those eucalyptus. Keeps on just running slowly, recharging, and even we are having the outlets the other side. It goes back into the swamp, then it flows. So
do you apply the same system? For example, you don't apply chemicals?
We don't put there anything. Just only that we feed them with this, and we make also our own feeds. Making our own feeds, you buy the, what do they call efa? Or when they slaughter a cow, the dung, you come here and mix them with ebiente. Then even with blood, then you put there a little yeast. You mix with maize bran, then you produce your own feeds. If you don't have these ones, you can buy from the shop. People are making it also organically. So because with fish, you cannot feed it in organic things. Once you give it something that is not suitable for them, they die. They die.
Some people feed fish with bread and
that one is not actually the best. That one is not just the best. Let's have a look at these ones. These ones are many even. You come this side here. So Kativino, there are many.
This is 2000.
You know, I took long 3 months. It's when I introduced the catfish. Once you do that one, you cannot get the best. They bruise each other sometimes when. There's not time for feeding. I'm just forcing it. Yeah, feeding now in the evening.
Agritourism.
Yeah. And these ones are not like the fish we always people when you reach their ponds, they just don't check. Then you'll see them. But with me here, even when you can just come with a bucket, even when you stand there, you get just your fish.
Sure.
Yeah. They don't run away from us. Yeah, that one, the one that is having a wound, it means that when they were feeding, they were in one place and they caused bruises. Yeah, but they sometimes get cured like that. They have also to get some problems sometimes. Some of them grow very fast than others. Yeah, so they keep on fluctuating like that. So the system here, when we are feeding from here, we are just going to take this route. As we are moving, it follows us. Because this one is a dining. This one is a dining, and where we're feeding the other one, it was also a dining. So as you are moving, you go to deep waters. The other side is 3 feet. It's 3 feet, here it is 1 feet. Where they are feeding from, it is 1 feet. To make the water a bit warm. That's why you find fish is always growing in hot temperate areas, like in Kasese, it grows very fast than us here because of the temperatures. So in Kawarol it is very cold. Once you dig the pit of 4 feet, they'll never grow because the water will be very cold.
Now, apart from snakes and birds, do birds come and...
birds cannot attack them because you have fertilized the pond very well. You see the color, that greenish color, it disturbs the eyes of an eagle, of those birds. It does not penetrate very well. You know, it uses like infrared. So penetrating through that green becomes very hard. And at the same time, when you are feeding your fish, they just don't run to anything that is making noise around. No, they know that when we are coming, they'll eat from here. This is the dining. When we go, they just go to their bedrooms that side.
And they sleep.
They sleep and wait for you. When you come, it's when they'll also come. Now you'll see them. You'll see them now following us coming here.
Abatulaba tukyali ku byennyanja, agritourism, ebyobulambuzi ebigatta ebyokulunda, ebyokulima, kituba wano kyewuunyisa, era ng'ebyobulambuzi bwe bibeera mu mawanga ag'enjawulo ne mu bitundu eby'enjawulo. Omukulu ayogera n'ebyennyanja bye mu ngeri eyewuunyisa. Kati abiyita ate bigenda eri gye bisula. Waliwo ebiri atugambye we dining we biriira, and kati eri gye bisula. It is very interesting. Kyewuunyisa era nze nsuubira abantu abali eyo bino ebifo bye mulina okujja ne mulambula ne muyiga okumanya tekukoma. Jjukira nti obugagga buli mu kumanya, gy'okoma okumanya n'obugagga oba obusembeza. Tukyalambula agritourism, tulinga ffe abali mu zoo. N'eno zoo ya bintu byanjawulo, twalabye mmwanyi, twalabye eki, twalabye katuli ku byennyanja, tukyeyongerayo.
So where we have reached, this is our macadamia plantation.
Macadamia. What is macadamia?
Macadamia orchard. In English, in local language, we don't have it here in Toro or maybe Uganda or Nyangoro. It is not there. Macadamia is different, very special nut inside here. An expensive nut from this one starts with the seedling. A seedling is 10,000.
A seedling?
Seedling is 10,000. Propagating it takes 2 years to get a seedling that is ready. You plant it, it takes 3.5 years or 4 years to see the first seed. You get it? But once it starts flowering, it will have a continuous season. For it cannot disappoint a farmer. All the time it will be having mature ones and young ones and flowers. And in harvesting it, we harvest from the ground. They fall on ground, then we pick a nut like this. So when it dries, this color gets off. We get you see, this is now the nut. So from there you have to dry this one, then you crack, you get the nut inside from inside.
What do they make out of this?
You can make chocolates, you can get oil. It has monounsaturated fats. Monounsaturated fats. It has omega-3 to 6. The best of the nuts and very expensive nut in the world.
This one?
That one. You reach in the aeroplane, they give you 3 pieces. Just 2 nuts like this or 3. But very expensive. Now a kilogram from inside it is 100,000.
A kilo?
A kilo of that. It is a very special seed that on one tree you can get between 100+ kilograms on each tree, which means that You can get the best about a tree can give you 5 million in a year. Here I have about 300 trees. Then plus others I planted in different places. Yeah. Just these ones from these. But very hectic in making products out of it. Now a farmer who has planted this one, because you are not processing, if you are getting this one from you, each tree will be giving you 1 million per year.
So people are going to quit banana and they adopt this one?
Yeah, they can adopt to that one. But they are still now asking. We are asking different programs, different organizations. Like for example, now I'm happy because NADS is promoting that, people to grow macadamia. We didn't know about it, but very expensive nut. Now you can imagine these ones, the seedlings, we got them from Kenya when we were starting. And they named them Kirinyanga, Moranga, Kiambu, you know, regions in Kenya. But we don't have a local language around here. We shall just get it. So this is what? Now you see it has different varieties. This one has a lot of thorns. You see? This one is not having any thorn. Then there is another one, like the other one is having few thorns. And this place is very cool and attracts tourists for camping.
Also people come here?
Yeah, they just come inside there, they make their own things, tents and what, they sleep around. My purpose is just to see the security is good, and the fish is there, matok is there, chicken is there, everything is just there. So that's how
agritourism.
So in agritourism, our visitors come here for camping. And I was just telling you, they don't lack anything because almost everything is produced at the farm.
Yes.
So when you come here, you find nature like this one, find a cool environment. The one you have seen in the mangoes, it is the same environment that is also here. So they just come, sometimes they do games like chasing each other. Okwepena, then there is another one, hide and seek. It's called what?
Hide and seek.
Yeah, hide and seek, like that. So people just come around here for all that.
Even schools, do you invite schools to be?
Yeah, schools, they come here. You have, right from university, they do come. Even those ones at PhD, they do come. Primary, do come. Nursery, they do come. So all of them actually will entertain a lot of people around. Even they don't come not only from Uganda. We are having those ones come from Vienna, from Berlin, from USA. Actually, there is a professor who has just come to book for the students at the moment. He must be there at home with my madam.
Okay, interesting.
So the place is very good like that.
Next step?
This place is my first camping site.
Okay.
I established it in 2011. It was the first of its kind, even to have a dream of setting agritourism, even before registering. So when we reach here, so we come, people come and sit, the visitors that you have moved with, you know, climbing that tea plantation, it was a bit hectic. When you reach here, you have to rest a bit. If there are some drinks, people take some drinks. If you have packed something, you drink it from here, you eat it from here. So this is just a cool place. And people come and sit, put there even the camping tents. You'll find all of these places are now just occupied. And when the studies are going on, like students, or maybe they have come from universities, it's where we come now and discuss. What have you seen? What have you enjoyed? People start to say, with fish, with macadamia, with vanilla, with mangoes, with what? So it is a good place for discussing.
I know.
So from here, it's when now we go to in-house businesses. In-house businesses, there we are having backyard fish farming. We are having maggot production using BSF, black soldier fly.
Maggots here?
Yes. It's where we're having poultry. Then we are having quill birds. We go to cows. Then we go to value addition. So all these other businesses are, we shall find them.
That is adding value.
Adding value. It is also a very nice business. Here we are in a black soldier fly house. And this is the cage where our flies are trapped and kept. The purpose for this is just to lay eggs. Then from laying eggs, we incubate the eggs, we make larvae from these. Then the cycle, continues. What do we use for with the larvae? It is just for feeding poultry, feeding fish, especially now those ones in backyard at home. The method is very simple. You get maize bran and cow dung. That's why we say everything is being used. You just mix it, then you put there your eggs, hatched eggs. They are just small larvae. Then from there they start growing. So this is a fly that can lay between 1,000 to 2,000 eggs per day. They are just mixed male and female. Then you trap the eggs, as you can see inside. On those boxes, it's where they lay their eggs inside. As you can see, the whole now cage is full of flies, and they are doing their work.
So what's the purpose of the
black soy
produce? What's the purpose of what they produce here?
What they are producing here, they give us the eggs. We plant the eggs in the gardens. These are the gardens, for instance. Then from there, out of those gardens, we get larvae. Kati zino envunyu, it is good for poultry. We give them to chicken. We give them to backyard fish farming. We are having catfish. They are feeds. They are not like pathogenic larvae. Ziraba. But these ones are good feeds. You put them in ponds, the fish enjoy. So you put them in ponds, the catfish enjoys. You give them to poultry.
This is also agritourism.
This is also agritourism, and even we are teaching people how to make our own feeds. Because a local chick used to eat from plantations. It used to eat things that it finds there. These are part of the feeds. But when you plant them, they grow to this one, or they grow to the other one. If we have a lot, then we first harvest for the poultry, for the fish. Even if when you are doing piggery, these are very good feeds for pigs. Yeah, it is a normal fly. In most cases in Uganda here, we find it in swamps. Then you pick and multiply them. Ezabulijo ziberanga pathogenic, ziberanga birina endwadde. Supplying endwadde. Na even tibirina endwadde. These ones in some other countries, they get milk out of it. Abantu bafuna amata na supplements for other animals like cows, like dogs, kappa, bichi.
Amata g'abantu oba g'ebisolo.
Kati kino abantu tebagala kiwulira naye kati they can get milk. This milk is having the real best protein. In some countries, if you go to those guys of Korea, China, whatever, these people can get milk. The milk you see sometimes packed. You read very well the content.
Amata agamu getunywa. Gava mu mvunyu.
Gano ag'abaana bano. Children that makes them grow very well when mother is not breastfeeding.
Gamvunyu.
You'll wonder sometimes where people are getting things. These things even in other countries around here, you go to Congo here, they are eating them. It's a delicacy. These ones don't have any problem. Because of our culture and plenty of food and other alternatives, for us we may not go for it very fast. But in the future, it has a lot of protein. For the babies, they need just protein to grow. Now you can imagine we are feeding them to poultry. Enkoko nga kuraila, yogenda kuwereza emmere up to 3 to 4 months for it to grow. Me here I sell it at 2 months.
2 months.
Yeah, it has just already grown. Catfish erianga envunyu. Just 6 months I'm harvesting it is having 1 kilogram plus. So no, because now you are not feeding, you are not having breasts. I mean amata tigalimu, tigajja bulungi. Ogenda nogula SMK or SM Bavita, SM something like that. None, what? You ask sometimes, where does this come from? You'll never see the word that it comes from a cow. Now you ask yourself, where does it come from? So be careful in some of these things. You just... these ones are the best actually for feeding poultry. And on our local market here in Fort Portal, we sell a kilogram of this imvunyu at 4,000 per kilogram.
Kilo y'envunyu eri ku 10,000.
Enkumi nnya.
Kilo ya sukali.
So these ones, when you feed them to your poultry, to your birds, you'll see things changing. And the poultry will grow very fast and they'll get a lot of weight. Any waste that you are having, leftovers and whatever, you bring them here. Then this one digests into better soil. The soil that comes out from this, you see that soil, it will become very soft. It will look like crystals of tea. Then from there, you get the what? You get the best soils for nursery establishment, for vegetable growing in a greenhouse. So that's how it is. It is well mixed. Now open. These are local birds. These are local chicken. So when you bring them, they just enjoy. They enjoy the mvunyu part of it. When you reach here, you see the pond. Binene, yeah. These are catfish only. The other ones I told you that they are security down. So these ones you put there a dam liner. Down there it is 1 meter.
1 meter.
Then here 3 meters by 6 meters. Then the water is green because it's where the susu, bifukamu, even just the droppings are also just there. So this pond accommodates 1,000 catfish. Lukumi, this size. But you feed them with this one, they feed 3 times a day. Yeah, ngenda ziweereza. Kati, oli ready?
Lukumi ziri one.
Lukumi ziri omu naye kati zino we have been harvesting. We shall see the 1,000 that we have not tapped the other side up. This is one technology. You dig a pit down.
Ochikole ewaka, kino ochikole ewaka nga.
Ochikole ewaka. Naye you have to put there a chain link. Because you are baby, if you have children who are playing around, they can fall inside, and the problem is down there it is slippery.
Down,
It is slippery because of the algae and what's down there. So it can be a problem. So what you do, you have to make sure you put there a fence around this place so that a kid cannot fall into this. But when, for example, someone comes like at night and say, you want to just sleep, we want to eat fish, just come and get from here. Very fast, you just throw the food. You need a dam liner. That one paper, it is called a dam line. It is very hard. Then inside there is nothing. You didn't construct. Because of runoff. We never wanted the soil. This one, maybe just buying the dam liner. Because the dam liner, the minimum cut is now at 2.2 million. We are having 700 quill birds. You'll see them when in the packing system when we reach at home. So these ones are the birds. The birds are 20,000 each. The egg is 1,000 each. Then they start laying at 2 months. They start laying eggs at 2 months. They are the one actually you hear making noise because the males are just doing their work now. And when you are keeping them, you keep them at a ratio of 3 to 1. 3 to 1. 1 male, 3 female. They have a lot of libido. If you don't keep at 3 to 1, you'll never see the egg. For it, it is like it produces an egg for recreation. If it is not mate, you'll never see the eggs. Because for it has to be mate, then it lays the egg. Each bird lays 1 egg per day. So the purpose for this, they're having a lot of nutrients that help to cleanse the body. They help to rejuvenate the capacity of the kidney, the liver. So many people think that they help on diabetes, people with diabetes. When people get diabetes takes this, somehow they tend to balance because it repairs the body organs. These ones are old, they are laying eggs. Yeah, so when a time come and we want to sell the birds, we sell at 2020. They are good actually, very, and these ones they don't use any chemical. We don't immunize them. The way it is just produced, you just put it into the cage and it stays.
So do they eat it?
Yeah, they eat them. They eat them. You just have them from us. So we are having a total of 700 here.
700.
700. And again, their droppings are feeds to catfish. Their droppings are good for mvunyu.
So everything it is
recycled. That's why I was saying, yeah, permaculture. Permaculture, where everything is recycled, you don't throw away anything. Maybe somebody has come with a cavera, this one is another project. We have reached where there is our zero grazing. Our zero grazing is for the family, where we get our own milk, and even our visitors that come here, they need also milk. But important is that we have a biogas plant. These are the plants. So we collect our urine into this pit. Then we bring cow dung, we put it here. From there we mix. After mixing it, we release it into a biogas plant. Okay. Then after mixing it, we get fire in the kitchen. You'll just see it. Then from there we get bioslurry. The other pit, the last one, the other one is for bioslurry. The wastes. Those wastes are very good. Even if you pour it on a plant, it will never get burnt because all toxics are being used. The gases are being used. So from there, we don't buy firewood. We don't mind when at what time you are going to cook because we have our own fire. That bioslurry is good for greenhouse to make almost mix into the soil. That is the part that we are having. Then from here, we are having cows. They are the ones producing all this system.
The waste.
The wastes. These ones are just for the home and even for the training of those who want that in limited place and you want to start zero grazing. So you can just look at this one. It is very small. Actually, you found I have just removed two, and I want these young ones to come up. But I have and this greenhouse. I mean this zero grazing. It has given us a very big farm. Because whatever is produced from here, it goes to the farm. We are having another farm of about 25 acres, 3 kilometers away from here. So we bought it from this and we said, how can we expand? Then we started in this system and adding the other side.
So how many liters of
the liters of milk, we get 60 from 3 cows, but now we are having only one that we are milking. You see this one? It's a very good bull, and it is a Netherlands. They call it river bull from Netherlands. Okay. The bull, the AI that we use. These cows, they are also organic in nature, though they are exotic, but we keep them in organic way. They eat the feeds that we produce on our own. Maybe bigundi, sweet potatoes things, peelings from matoke, the grass we collect here and there. These are the things that we feed them. And surprisingly, we don't spray them. We don't spray them. So they don't use chemicals. Because what we keep is just to keep the whole place clean. You have not seen even flies around. So once you keep them clean, it means that you are keeping it in organic way. And it helps you to boost the farm. The other machine is the one that chops so that they can eat, feeds very fast.
Byonna mubirabye. Tutambudde faamu eno ndowooza eri kwekaazi nga 25. Byonna bye tulabye byonna, ebirime bye tulabye byonna biggwera wano. So wano bakola kye bagamba kye tuyita adding value oba okugatta omutindo ku ekyo ky'okola. So tugenda kulaba ebiri munda bapaakinga biri bye bajja eri ne babireeta wano aye ne babigattako omutindo aye ne babifulumya okugenda mu katale olunaafuna ekisingawo okusinga obitundibwa nga biri mu nnimiro. Katulabe ekiriyo.
Our mini factory, home factory, what the president always just talks about, the home economics, what. So you have your own income household income. So you can turn everything into whatever you want. So this one is the packaging room. That is where we roast the macadamia from. The other one is a sorting room. Then the other one is like a dressing room. So this place is now covered. What we are going to do is now to enter inside and we see what we are producing. However, inside there we have to go without shoes, or maybe they give you flats, then you enter inside. When you enter here, the first thing is the hygiene. Have to be clean, and that's why we have come barefooted. It's where we pack our products from. And after packing from here, we take them to the shop. We're having our outlet in Fort Portal Town. The one I started with was on macadamia, where we are getting different products. We are getting nuts of different sizes. These are chocolated like nuts.
These are ready to
yeah, those are ready now to eat.
like raw.
Yeah, the way they are. Actually, they pass through a machine called the hydrating oven. So after dehydrating them, we pack and they are ready now to go to the market. Okay. But these products you see here, we have reserved some for the visitors that come to visit the farm. Then from there, we are also getting butter. This is butter for bread. I'll give you, actually, you'll have to test and feel the way that it is tasting. Then from that, after getting the butter, you pack. That is 20,000. This is 5,000. This is 10,000. This is 20,000. The purple one is 20. Yeah, then we are having this one for 50,000. Half kilo is 50,000. Then from that one, we are also getting oil. This oil is for cooking, for food dressing, for salads and the like. This one. This small bottle, like
it comes from
macadamia still.
Macadamia,
yeah, we are having the process also making this from it. So this one is 50,000, 350 mils. Then we also have cosmetic oil for cosmetic. It is this one for the skin, glowing skin. So we make it like this. This one is 10,000. This one is 15,000.
For what?
For the skin still.
Okay.
But this one is expensive than this because this one is like in a plastic packaging. But this one is a glass.
Okay.
So that is just the only difference.
So what is the purpose of this?
This one just for smearing on the face, on the body, for massaging, everything. It is very good oil for that. That one is for eating. Then from that, we also have macadamia powder. This one for baking. It has very nice pancakes. You can make good pancakes. You can use it in beans. You just get your beans when you haven't fried. You just put there 1 spoon and also eat from there. This one is, for instance, the oil. This that is not yet packed. You see it? You see the difference? This one is for cosmetic. This one is for frying. So the difference is you look at.
Do you go through the same process too?
Yeah, but the process of this one, almost we use the raw nuts. But this one, you can dehydrate like those ones, for example, you can still get the what? The oil out of it. Then from there, you pack. After packing, then it goes to the market. Then secondly, this is vanilla, the vanilla pods. You pack them like this. This one is 20,000. Then from there, you can also make vanilla powder. Feel? Yeah, this is now. This one you can put in tea, you can put in flour when you are going to bake cakes and the like. This is the one. Then this one is the okra seeds. They also look like this, but everything now is at the shop. Then from there you get also the powder, okra powder, like this one. So from there you have to make sure you put there your labels and everything that you are going to follow. I want you to go after testing these ones.
This is international. These are
very tasting.
How much is that?
Nuts. This is 5,000.
I'll buy
The
it.
sweetest nuts. You feel it? One now you finish that one, then you taste the butter. The butter This 20,000 is very small, but weights do come for this thing. I'm telling you the sweetness it has. I've never had.
Oh. Beautiful.
Very,
made in Uganda.
Made in Uganda here at BigLad. This is the butter. Very tasty.
Very sweet.
Mm. Mm. Made here in Uganda.
No chemicals.
That brings no chemicals at all. Just bring it here, work on it, then make your own products.
This is good.
So this is what
Where
we
is
are
honey?
doing. That the honey. That man has just bought everything. I think. He has just come. He's a professor from Kitagwenda, but he works in the United States. He came for whenever he comes, because he's the one who brings the students from that side. He buys everything. That's from the other side, used for cooking. See this fire. See,
It's connected.
it is now just connected.
So everything like.
Yeah, this fire is coming from the biogas the other side, where we just been. So then when we are roasting, the machine is inside. We fear sometimes thieves. I bought it expensive.
I know.
So whenever I finish, I put it inside. So we put it here. The power is just there. It runs from this side. Then others, we just use that. Then this one, it's where we sort our macadamia. After cracking them, this is the washing area, drying. Then water is coming from that. Then that one is the dressing place where I just go and change the clothes from. I want just to take you, these are the machines. These are the machines we use for cracking. This one is this. These are the machines we use for cracking. Munyambe habojo n'ebintu byokwata. Munyambe omumpehe ebintu byocrackinga. These machines are very small, but however we get them from very far. We got all these machines from Netherlands. Yeah. No, the one I tried to fabricate from Uganda is this one. But these ones are coming from Netherlands. They're called Petiba. So we put this one down there. We carry it and put it down. Then we start cracking. The system of cracking is just one by one like this. After putting a bucket down here, then you start just cracking. That's how it is just done. This one also are very sweet. Eat them when they are raw like this. They are very sweet nuts. But very hard. Don't bother to use your teeth when cracking these. Now here it is a drying place where we dry the nuts from, and even the sorting. From sorting, it's when we go to cracking. After cracking, we go to the hydrating or roasting system. Then we enter inside to see the what? The products. So that is the chain. From the garden, we remove the outer cover. Then they look like this. We dry them from here. After drying, then we go to cracking. After cracking, the sorting room. From sorting to roasting. From roasting to packaging.